Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. Thanks for joining us. We're talking Champions League. We're previewing a couple of this week's fixtures. Manchester City versus Barcelona and Bayer Leverkusen versus PSG. Adam's here and Nick from Squawka's here. Chaps, let's start off with Manchester City versus Barcelona. Possibly the tie of the round, Nick.
Definitely.
An intriguing one. City have been so good going forward, and we know what Barcelona's credentials are like. Who do you think is going to come out on top, and where are the key battles for this one?
I think very much a key battle is it's a tactical one. Barcelona have had a bit of an identity crisis this season, despite thrashing teams left, right and centre. They're not dominating the ball as much as they were before. They still are, but not to the same obsessive extent as previously. Man City have an extraordinary home form, and this sort of weird adapted 4-4-2 that they play with two strikers and a winger turning into another striker, which works quite well. I think the key battle though in the pitch will be Busquets versus Yaya Touré. I mean, Busquets they're sort of the antithesis of each other. Yaya Touré is a powerhouse, up and down all day long, takes free kicks, likes to score goals. Busquets just keeps things ticking over and sort of weirdly adapts the shape from that position. It'll be really, really interesting to watch. Really interesting.
And of course, former teammates, those two as well. Adam, City like to blow teams away when they come to the Etihad, and Barcelona maybe not brilliant at the back, but Martino has certainly tried new tactics, new formations. Do you think he's got enough to come up with something that can overcome that City dominance at the Etihad?
Definitely, yeah. I think you're saying Barcelona have got weakness in defence, but I think City have as well. I think it depends who's going to partner company at the back. Is it going to be Di Michaelis? Is it going to be Lescott? I mean, I think that's a weakness for them. I think, as Nick's saying, it's going to be sort of a midfield battle. It's going to be that contrast between Barcelona, you know, the possession football, quite intricate, between the power and sort of industry of City. You've got Touré there, Fernandinho's out injured, so it could be Milner and Garcia in midfield there. So yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see. I think Barcelona have obviously got a lot more experience in the competition. I think they've reached the semis the last 6 seasons at least.
Yeah,
it's the first time City are in the last 16 of the competition. So yeah, I think, I don't know who's going to win this.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to push you for a prediction.
I think
the first leg. This is the first leg
just
prediction.
The first leg. I think Barcelona are going to edge it. I think they'll edge it 1-0 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, but
they'll do a Chelsea.
Yeah, but I mean, City will still be in it. They'll have Aguero and Fernandinho back when they go to the Camp Nou, so they'll have a chance. But I think, yeah, Barcelona are going to edge this one personally.
Okay, Nick.
3-1 City.
Right. Okay.
It's bold, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
They're a great team.
Yeah.
Great team. Barcelona are not that good anymore.
I think there'll be 4 goals scored as well, but I think they'll be shared. I think it'll be 2-2. The second match on the same day is Bayer Leverkusen versus Paris Saint-Germain. PSG will surely be favourites for that, Nick. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I think they're a very good team. I mean, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Ronaldo scored the record amount of goals during the group stages, but Zlatan was rested for the last game for PSG.
Oh, right.
So that's quite interesting. He's been in phenomenal form and he's really proved it at the highest level, Zlatan. But they're coming up against a team that is incredibly well organised in Leverkusen. They have every player has their own role. In Castro, Sidney Sam and Stefan Kiesling, they've got creative force across the pitch. I do think PSG are the more dominant team. Blaise Matuidi has been in fantastic form, 91% pass accuracy, he's been tackling people for fun. But it's going to be much sterner than they think, and I think Leverkusen will have learned a big lesson from that hammering they got from Man United in the group stages. Yeah,
that was an outrageous result. I mean, Leverkusen going well. I think they're second in the Bundesliga. Obviously, Bayern are first, you know, so you don't really count that, do you? That's just a given. I think. Do you think Leverkusen can edge this one?
I don't. I think there will be tougher opposition than perhaps PSG and a lot of people are expecting, because, as you say, they are second in the Bundesliga, but they have lost 4 of their last 6 league games. PSG have only lost 1 in the last 10 in all competitions. Cavani's out for them, which is a little bit of a blow, but as you say, Ibrahimovic, Zlatan's there. I think PSG are going to win this one. I can't really see.
Yeah.
I can't see them.
Score prediction?
Ooh, away from home, I'll say 2-0.
To PSG?
2-0 to PSG.
Okay.
1-0 PSG for me.
1-0 PSG. I think 1-1, and I think PSG probably win it in the second leg. So there you are. There are predictions and thoughts on the first 2 matches of the Champions League this week. We're going to be talking about the next 2 matches, Arsenal Bayern and Milan, Atletico Madrid. So do join us for that. Thank you very much, Adam, and thank you very much, Nick.